Hey guys, what is up? Inizilla back again today with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Blissey team, the team that I use all the time in doubles. And yeah, I'm going to be providing a rental code for it. I am pretty confident that this team is as good as it's going to get, unless I decide to switch out some of the members and stuff. But with this current setup, this team is probably as good as it's going to get, and I'm actually very satisfied with it. So anyways, before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content, and it helps my channel grow. At the time of recording, we're just under 100 subs, so maybe we'll be over 100 by the time this goes up, maybe not, but either way, it'd be awesome if you subscribed. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Oh yeah, and also before we begin, I put a link to the description to my Discord server, so if you want, you can join that. And we are doing a giveaway for some legit, awesome, perfectly bred Pokemon, not hacked or anything. So yeah, the link for that is in the description as well. So yeah, let us begin. Well, the first member of the Blissey team is Blissey. It's EV spread and nature and everything are all right here. 4 into hit points. That seems kind of odd for a Blissey, doesn't it? Well, we are only doing that because that's probably the best stat to stick that in. Maxing out defense and maxing out special attack. It is a very odd EV spread for a Blissey, but that's okay. The 252 into its defense allows it to over double its defense stat, which is actually really awesome. You can take physical hits a lot better, especially with like 331 hit points. Like if you go like this, you'll become bulkier. You're adding 32 hit points to your total, but going like that makes it so you can take physical hits so much better, and you're already taking special hits like incredibly well anyway, so it's just best to invest it all into defense and then into special attack. And with a quiet nature so that you're minus speed and 0 IVs into speed. It's kind of a pain in the butt to breed. That's why this team took so long to build. Because my best 0 IV Ditto, just a crappy random one, was 0 good best stats. So yeah, team took forever to build. But that is a discussion for another video maybe. We will talk about its move set now. Protect, so that you can scout for like max knuckles and stuff. They can proc your weakness policy while you're setting up Trick Room all in the same turn. But yeah, that is what Protect is for, just for scouting. And then Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam, and Thunderbolt. Flamethrower allows you to set Sun, hit pretty hard the steel types that think they're really safe hitting you. Dazzling Gleam, it hits both opponents, so you could potentially knock 2 out in the same turn. And Thunderbolt, which sets up electric terrain, which is also nice. Dazzling Gleam, when you Dynamax into Max Starfall, and that is awesome because you can essentially just Dynamax turn 1 if you see Psy Spam, get rid of Psychic Terrain, get this up, and then you can Trick Room, and then proc your weakness policy with your Dusclops or whatever else you led with, and you locked down Psy Spam. Now you have a huge advantage. So Blissey, it is underrated. It hit despite having only base 75 special attack. With that double, it hits pretty hard. And if you're not Dynamaxed, Serene Grace comes into play. Flamethrower and Thunderbolt, instead of having just a 10% to burn or paralyze, have a 20% to burn or paralyze, which is just slightly worse than burn chance on Scald, so it'll be happening kind of pretty often. But yeah, that is Blissey. It is set up the way I want it. You could, if you really wanted to, get rid of one of these moves and stick like Expanding Force on there if you see Psy Spam teams, but I don't really recommend that. As for its other coverage moves, you could go more ball to the wall like Blizzard or Fire Blast, but I don't think it's necessary, so I'm satisfied with these moves. If you feel like you want to build this Blissey and change its move setup, by all means, go for it. Next up, we have our first Trick Roomer on the team, Gothitelle. I used to lead with this thing a lot. I opt to go for Dusclops more often now, but this thing I still lead with it sometimes. We got a max hit points and defense with 4 into special defense, and again a minus speed nature. We set up Trick Room. We low sweep our Blissey to proc weakness policy while also dropping its speed 1 stage. The only problem with this Gothitelle is if you're leading it with Blissey and you set up Trick Room first turn while Blissey is your teammate, you will be going after Blissey, so Blissey will be attacking and then you'll be proccing weakness policy, which isn't the best. But Gothitelle does have an advantage over Dusclops where it can use Reflect to make physical moves half as powerful, so Blissey can take physical attacks even more well, or whatever I'm trying to say. It'll take physical hits pretty good, and people will be like, whoa, what the heck? And then Psychic's just good damage, and we're running the competitive ability. I was running Frisk to begin with, but competitive allows it to hit pretty hard if your opponent leads with like Intimidators or something, or they Dynamax first turn and go for like Wormwinds, Phantasms, whatever. You can punish them with competitive. And Focus Sash, last but not least, Focus Sash allows you to live a single hit. That way if they decide not to double target Gothitelle, you live, you get your Trick Room up, Blissey might have taken a hit or something. But yeah, that's what Focus Sash is for, is a guaranteed live, which Dusclops does not get. Dusclops though, it'll live most attacks anyway because it's so bulky. I'm running a full hit point and special defense nature with 4 into defense, with Trick Room, Brick Break, Ally Switch, and Pain Split.
Daddy!
Hi!
Mama!
Okay, give me a minute. Now with Dusclops here, it is the... Wow, a mess. Dusclops gets access to Trick Room, which is also like, that's why I lead with it 80% of the time, along with Gothitelle. You protect Blissey, Trick Room, you Brick Break, you proc your own policy, you hit, probably knock something out with Blissey. This thing gets access to Ally Switch and Pain Split. If it gets taunted, well, whatever, you can just Brick Break and break sashes or whatever. And Ally Switch allows you to play mind games with your opponent. You could move your Blissey into your Dusclops spot and vice versa, so that say you're facing an Urshifu, they go for like a close combat, it'll hit Dusclops, won't do anything, and then Blissey can just knock it out with Max Starfall or something. And Pain Split just to like keep your Dusclops alive while doing some decent damage to your opponent. I lead with Dusclops and Blissey a lot. It is my favorite lead on this team, but I don't do it all the time. It's just my most reliable and most, what am I trying to say? Consistent. It's my most consistent lead. Next up, we got Alchemy, which honestly is Pokemon I use least on this team, but it's there for a reason. If you don't get Trick Room up, Alchemy is a pretty good Pokemon to have in the back, because it can use Decorate to boost your special attack without even damaging your Blissey. The problem is it doesn't get access to Trick Room, so I use it to, like I said, if I bring it, I carry it in the back. I don't leave with it usually. It can protect, and Charm and Dazzling Gleam. Charm is to drop attack stats on the opposing side. Dazzling Gleam is simply there to just do some damage. And yeah, I've brought Alchemy to a couple of battles on my channel. You've probably seen it in action. If you're watching this video, you've probably seen it in action, so yeah, you know what Alchemy is about. Next up is Milotic. Milotic is it's an MVP on this team sometimes. It's awesome. I am thinking of switching Recover out for Protect. I feel like Protect will come in handy more often, so that is probably what I'm going to do with it. Muddy Water, Coil, and Hypnosis they all go so well together. So I feel like you can take a hit or two with Milotic in a turn. You Coil, especially if you have Trick Room up still. Like they knocked your Dusclops or Gothitelle out, and you have Trick Room up still. You can Coil. You don't take very heavy hits, and you can just put things to sleep with Hypnosis. It'll land like I'm not sure about the accuracy, but I've never had Hypnosis miss after I've coiled. and Muddy Water, which is awesome to drop accuracy on the other side. Muddy Water has bit me in the butt once or twice though, because it's proccing Defiance on like Braviaries and other Milotics. But yeah, it is there. I love Milotic. It is awesome on this team. It doesn't have the lowest base speed, so it's not the best Trick Room Pokemon, but it will underspeed a lot of the things that it needs to, and it is so bulky. If it gets double targeted, that's why I want to switch Recover out for Protect, because it does get double targeted a lot, and so that's probably what I'm going to do. In fact, let's just do that right now. Recover. Whoops. One of my children is in my arms right now, and he's being kind of fussy, so I'm gonna try to wrap this video up pretty quick. And last on the team, but definitely not least, is Conch Elder. Iron Fist and Life Orb. Getting an Iron Fist Conch Elder can be a pain in the butt because it's a hidden ability, and like I've rarely ever see Conch Elder max raids, and getting a hidden ability out of max raid is like a crapshoot too. So best bet's to get one off of Surprise Trade or the GTS. But yeah, Conch Elder. Protect, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, and Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch allows you to hit bulky water types and stuff. Like yeah, I just feel like it's better on this team than like Fire Punch or Ice Punch. Excuse me. Yeah, I just feel it's more useful. I can't think of any examples right now as to why, but Drain Punch is incredibly powerful with Iron Fist and Life Orb. Did you see my battle with Wi-Fi Merriman? I O-code his Ferrothorn with Drain Punch. Not Fire Punch, Drain Punch. It was ridiculous. Mach Punch is just there for priority, so you don't have Trick Room up, and you got like a T-Tar Excadrill on the other side, you just kill them with Mach Punch. It is ridiculously... Conch Elder hits so hard, guys. Like, it's ridiculous. It's my favorite fighting type this generation. I like it better than Machamp with Dynamic Punch spam. I like it better than Urshifu. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that is the team, guys. If you're interested in seeing how it works, I have a few videos up on my channel. Maybe I'll put a couple of them in the description. That is the team, guys. Thanks for watching. My child's getting kind of restless, so I'll have to wrap this up. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.